Yehovah Svaot Elohim, Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Han, behold, Nail, behold. Isaiah Yeshayahu, chapter 40. Comfort and keep comforting my people, says your God. Tell Jerusalem to take heart. Proclaim to her that she has completed her time of service, that her guilt has been paid off, that she has received at the hand of Yehovah double for all her sins. A voice cries out, clear a road through the desert for Yehovah, level a highway in the Arava for our God. Let every valley be filled in, every mountain and hill lowered, the bumpy places made level, and the crags become a plain. Then the glory of Yehovah will be revealed. All humankind together will see it, for the mouth of Yehovah has spoken. A voice says, proclaim. And I answer, what should I proclaim? All humanity is merely grass, all its kindness like wildflowers. The grass dries up, the flower fades. When the wind from Yehovah blows on it, surely the people are grass. The grass dries up, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever. You who bring good news to Zion, get yourself up on a high mountain. You who bring good news to Jerusalem, cry out at the top of your voice. Don't be afraid to shout out loud. Say to the cities of Yehuda, here is your God. Here comes Yehovah Elohim with power, and his arm will rule for him. Look, his reward is with him, and his recompense is before him. He is like a shepherd feeding his flock, gathering his lambs with his arm, carrying them against his chest, gently leading the mother sheep. Who has counted the handful of waters in the sea, measured off the sky with a ruler, gauged how much dust there is on the earth, weighed the mountains on scales or the hills in a balance? Who has measured the spirit of Yehovah? Who has been his counselor, instructing him? Whom did he consult to gain understanding? Who taught him to judge, taught him what he needed to know, showed him how to discern? The nations are like a drop in a bucket. They count like a grain of dust on the scales. The islands weigh as little as specks of dust. Leviathan would not suffice for fuel, or its animals be enough for burnt offerings. Before him all the nations are like nothing. He regards them as less than nothing. With whom, then, will you compare God? By what standard will you evaluate him? An image made by a craftsman, which a goldsmith overlays with gold, for which he then casts silver chains? A man too poor to afford an offering chooses a piece of wood that won't rot, then seeks out a skilled artisan to prepare an image that won't fall over. Don't you know? Don't you hear? Haven't you been told that from the start? Don't you understand how the earth is set up? He who sits above the circle of the earth, for whom its inhabitants appear like grasshoppers, stretching out the heavens like a curtain, spreads them out like a tent to live in. He reduces princes to nothing, the rulers of the earth to emptiness. Scarcely are they planted, scarcely sown, scarcely their stem taken root in the ground. When he blows on them, they dry up, and the whirlwind carries them off like straw. With whom, then, will you compare me? With whom am I equal? Asks the Holy One. Turn your eyes to the heavens. See who created these things. He brings out the army of them in sequence, summoning each by name. Through his great might and his massive strength, not one of them is missing. Why do you complain, Yaakov? Why do you say, Israel? My way is hidden from Yehovah. My rights are ignored by my God. Haven't you known, haven't you heard, that the everlasting God, Yehovah, the creator of the ends of the earth, does not grow tired or weary? His understanding cannot be fathomed. He invigorates the exhausted. He gives strength to the powerless. Young men may grow tired and weary. Even the fittest may stumble and fall. But those who hope in Yehovah will renew their strength. They will soar aloft as with eagle's wings. When they are running, they won't grow weary. When they are walking, they won't get tired. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this exciting chapter 40 of Isaiah Yeshayahu? Aim to comfort the people of Yehovah. Proclaim reconciliation has come by way of the servant. Proclaim the word of Yehovah, Messiah. Proclaim good news to Jerusalem and Yehuda. Proclaim Yehovah Elohim is coming with power. Trust that Yehovah is our shepherd, is coming for his people. Trust that Yehovah is all-powerful. Trust that Yehovah sits above the circle of the earth. Trust that Yehovah, the Holy One, set apart one, has no equal. Trust that Yehovah is the everlasting Elohim. Trust that Yehovah is the creator of the ends of the earth. Trust Yehovah to give you strength, hope, in order to renew you as if you were to soar as with eagle's wings. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can proclaim the living word of Yehovah, Messiah. Bear one another's burdens, proclaim that reconciliation to Yehovah is only by way of Messiah, the Word. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, self-control. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing on this beautiful Friday night Shabbat, leading up to Passover with the Aaronic blessing. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts. He will guard you with the hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order. And he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shabbat Shalom.